The truth about Musk and Bezos' 15-year feud. Hey guys, today we're going to talk about the truth about Musk and Bezos' 15-year feud. Let's get right into it. Elon Musk, CEO of Tesla, and Jeff Bezos, founder of Amazon, have been feuding for over 15 years. Since 2004, the billionaires have been publicly feuding and engaging in hostile discourse. While competing for the highest net worth, the two have been engaged in a multi-year space race with their respective reusable rocket companies. Prior to any launches, Musk and Bezos met for dinner in 2004 to discuss their plans for reusable rockets. Despite the fact that both businesses were in their early stages, the two CEOs did not appear to get along right away. Musk said of Bezos after a dinner together, per Christian Davenport's book, The Space Barons, "I actually did my best to give good advice, which he largely ignored." Both Bezos' Blue Origin and Musk's SpaceX expressed interest in leasing NASA's Launch Complex 39A at Kennedy Space Center in Florida about 9 years later, submitting formal proposals to the space agency. Blue Origin requested that it be converted into a commercial launch pad open to all launch companies, whereas SpaceX wanted to lease it exclusively for its Falcon rocket family. After Blue Origin filed a protest to prevent SpaceX from using the pad, Musk blasted Bezos' company and the United Launch Alliance for using a phony blocking tactic to stymie SpaceX's expansion plans. SpaceX eventually beat Blue Origin to the launch pad on December 13th, a day after the Government Accountability Office rejected Blue Origin's protest. The patent for Blue Origin's rocket landing on water was approved on March 25, 2014, but SpaceX filed a protest in August claiming the invention was old hat in the rocket engineering industry. Finally, the US Patent Trial and Appeal Board ruled in favor of SpaceX, resulting in the cancellation of the majority of the patent's claims by Blue Origin. Bezos celebrated the successful launch of Blue Origin's New Shepard spacecraft into space in 2015 by tweeting the good news. Musk, unimpressed, responded to the tweet by saying the achievement was nothing new. Musk wrote, "At Jeff Bezos, not quite rarest. SpaceX Grasshopper rocket did 6 suborbital flights 3 years ago and is still around." Meanwhile, Bezos hit back at Musk in a similar fashion after SpaceX landed its Falcon 9 spacecraft. The Blue Origin CEO wrote, "Congrats at SpaceX on landing Falcon's suborbital booster stage. Welcome to the club." During a private lecture moderated by Space News writer Jeff Faust in February 2019, Bezos appeared to mock Musk. While the conversation centered on his future plans for his rocket company Blue Origin, as well as his desire to make space a living space, he didn't miss an opportunity to indirectly reference Musk's ambition to colonize Mars. 2 months later, Musk chastised Bezos on Twitter for being a copycat after Bezos launched a network of satellites shortly after Musk debuted prototypes dubbed Starlink. The two billionaires are not only celestial rivals, but also rivals in the automotive industry. While Musk is widely regarded as Tesla's CEO, Bezos announced in June 2020 that Amazon have paid more than $1.2 billion for the self-driving startup Zoox. When NASA selected SpaceX as the primary company to build a spacecraft that will transport humans to the moon in 2021, Musk gained a significant advantage over Bezos in their ongoing space race. NASA has awarded Musk's SpaceX a $2.89 billion contract to build a lunar lander, which will land humans on the moon for the first time since December 1972. NASA's Artemis mission will use the company's spacecraft to land the first woman and man on the moon in 2024, and to establish a long-term human presence on the moon by the end of the decade. Bezos filed a complaint with the Government Accountability Office not long after NASA awarded SpaceX a multi-billion-dollar contract to return humans to the moon. In the 50-page complaint, NASA was accused of moving the goalposts for the companies competing for a $2.89 billion lunar lander contract to transport astronauts to the moon. Ahead of Bezos' anticipated flight to space, Musk reacted to a Twitter meme that poked fun at the Blue Origin CEO and the fact that his flight would only be suborbital. However, a few days later, the SpaceX founder quietly showed his support to his rival when it was announced that the Blue Origin flight was a go. Musk tweeted, "Best of luck tomorrow." Blue Origin sued NASA in August 2021 for awarding SpaceX the multi-billion-dollar contract for its long-term project to return astronauts to the moon. The complaint was filed in the United States Court of Federal Claims, challenging NASA's assessment and attempting to overturn its decision. Amazon filed a protest letter with the Federal Communications Commission 5 days later, alleging that SpaceX's second-generation Starlink network violated satellite deployment rules. It's worth noting that the complaint came at the same time that Amazon was working on Project Kuiper, its own satellite internet system. Musk will be the world's richest person in December 2021, according to Forbes, and the third person in history to amass a fortune worth $200 billion. Following his success, Tesla CEO Elon Musk took a shot at Bezos. Musk was blunt in an interview with the Financial Times about fellow billionaire Bezos just a week after being named Time's Person of the Year. And just recently, Musk took to Twitter to show his displeasure with Amazon's The Lord of the Rings of Power, which began streaming on September 1st. Musk tweeted, "Tolkien is turning in his grave." Continuing his review in another tweet, he wrote, "Almost every male character so far is a coward, a jerk, or both. Only Galadriel is brave, smart, and nice." That's all for today, and we'll be sure to catch you all in the next one.